Yeah, but I'ma forever have this. Ain't no comedian ain't no comic in Tulsa gonna take this from me.
Unless you watch the last roast battle.
That doesn't count. We ain't gonna talk about that one.
I'm unloading the meat. 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 I don't even know what it means, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. Hey, I'm unloading the meat. Unloading the meat. Unloading the meat.
Welcome to Unloading Meat. I am Jared Ralphie Allen, and my next guest is about to complete, I would say, 3/5 of his punch card for being on Unloading Meat. Give it up for the one, the only JuJu Rashad.
That was a black joke, and I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Let's get it,
Yeah,
baby.
you got 3 out of 5 punch cards. Or punches done on your punch card for Unloading Meat.
Hey, that was a good joke. You need to keep that one.
I try.
Yeah, that was good, especially for my third time coming back 3 seasons.
You know, I really worked on that joke. I really got to the root of it.
Well, why don't you just put some broccoli in there?
Jesus Christ. You gotta stop with the racism, Jared. This how you get banned from YouTube. I can't say from all the black comics.
I thought by having you on here a third time, we were ending racism. Isn't that how it works? I mean,
no, it's not how.
Logan Paul's got that one black friend.
Sadly, that's not how it works.
Didn't he get punched out by Randy Orton? WrestleMania?
You know, that was the funniest shit I ever
It was
saw.
the prime bottle?
That man didn't even get punched. That man got kicked the shit out of. That's what happened. That man got kicked like Neymar in the soccer ball.
By God.
That JR should have been there because God damn. I'm like Snoop. I wish Snoop was on commentary over that because God damn.
It's kind of funny that like basically they rehired William Regal at WWE. Like and now they can have him pop out once a year just to be like, War Games!
Of War Games! War Games! War Games!
Also, have you seen my son wrestle? That's basically it.
Hey, okay, his son is nice in the ring though. His son is nice. I wish William Regal wasn't an alcoholic. He would have been world champion.
That's true.
He would have been world champion. He could have been like me. He couldn't be like me to the Tulsa comedy scene, but
He did.
But how I am a functionary.
Regal did have the Intercontinental title several times.
Yeah, but I'ma forever have this. Ain't no comedian ain't no comic in Tulsa gonna take this from me.
Unless you watch the last roast battle.
That doesn't count. We ain't gonna talk about that one. You didn't even put me on the second one. I appreciate. I don't appreciate that. You need to let me redeem myself.
Available now.
You know you can't let. You know what happens when you let cokeheads on the show. This nigga let me go nothing.
This motherfucker was in all the group chats leading up to it. So fucking like you were going so hard. Like I'm the shit. And you brought your own fucking title to it.
But think about it.
Get up there and it's just like.
You didn't tell me the cokehead powder was gonna activate as soon as I went on stage though. I was like, damn, okay. It's like, damn, okay. We're going against cocaine. This is a different story.
Cocaine.
Shit. I should have got some myself at that point. I was like, damn, motherfucker, why you let me get none? Whole show just powder, me sober. I was like,
I have learned I gotta work on some of my booking because of these last 2 roast battles. It pretty much just devolves into, hey, you're racist. No, I'm not. You're racist. And it's like, okay. And the crowd's just like, uh-huh.
No, that was pretty much the whole show. That was pretty much the whole show. It's like, yeah, you're racist. No, you're a racist. No, you're a racist. I was like, okay, this is a racist ass show.
And like the whole point of it is, guys, you got to make your racism adorable. That's how we win. Oh no,
you can't make racism adorable, especially when there's no black.
Are you
people
kidding? I've booked you 3 times.
2 out of 3 was successful. 2 out of 3.
You're not counting the one that we're on live right now.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about shows. I was like 2 out of 3 was successful. We don't count the roast battle. You can't win in a room full of white people, goddammit. And that just shows you. The one black person in the room just left. He was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be lynched with these motherfuckers.
That's what the creators of the Cleveland show thought. We can't win in a room full of white people.
You can't. That's why Cleveland went back. That man showed up 2 seasons later, like, yeah, we can't make it on our own.
The Cleveland Brown show was just like 5 years too early for BET Plus.
I don't know, say you put me and Lynn in the room full of black people, it'll be a different story.
Yeah, that's true.
Nick wouldn't even made it on stage. I probably wouldn't have either, but just for the fact I got this title built, like, yeah.
Why are you massaging it? Like, I know Cody Rhodes holds it like that, but why are you massaging it?
Cause this is my baby. Well, my temporary baby until I get up.
Is that like one of those situations where it's been covered, like the Paige NXT title?
No, it's definitely not. My name is not Xavier Woods, so I ain't gonna lie. That was a wonderful moment in time in my puberty. Shout out to Paige for helping me jack off.
Oh my God. That was private shit that got leaked.
I mean, it's like Mickey James and Playboy. I mean, Mickey James used to do porn. I mean, I ain't find no videos, but I saw the pictures.
I mean, this wasn't porn. This was like private shit that got leaked because she got hacked.
No, she didn't get hacked. Brad Maddox was just being an asshole.
That's true.
We just gonna be honest. Brad Maddox was just being a dick.
Brad Maddox
was
was
just
a
like,
dick,
yeah, she ain't give me no pussy, so I'm gonna show everybody your pussy.
He was the dude that just wanted to film everything. Like that time.
That was a sad ass threesome video. Like, hey, y'all supposed to toss the bitch. Like, you over here setting up the camera and shit.
That's a real page turner.
Well, between her and then the Vince McMahon allegations, I see why she came in Diva champion the first night on the roster.
No, I just say like the funniest part about that whole situation was like the days that
it was real shitty in Vince's eyes.
Well, like the video after that leaked with like her having the NXT Women's title and like getting cummed on, like the next day, because like at that time Asuka was having that championship, she was the women's champion, and the next day or whatever, the next event, they're like, "And we're unveiling the new women's championship." This episode of Unloading Meat is not brought to you by your favorite local dispensary, who could be sponsoring this episode. Hey, local dispensaries, I love this bong, this cartridge and pin. Ooh, this new cartridge I haven't opened yet. What's that? What? This ad's for non-smoking? They don't want drug use in this ad? Oh. What was I saying? I'm high as fuck. Is that thing on?
I do want WWE run for real. Like when I get, I probably around. Well, hold on, man.
I want an AEW run. I want to work with AEW like marketing or something like that. I want to do something.
Think about it. I do want an AEW run, but at the same time, I don't. It's just, to me, I like how WWE is more in control. Well, not control, but it's like they let you be free, but they give you a standard which you can be free with. You get what I'm saying?
But that's a newer thing since the post-Vince era.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that.
Like, because Triple H has the mindset of basically 4 different eras, like every era in WWE.
I know, my biggest thing with Triple H is his fucking cocky ego. He just loves to throw those little jabs out there, and it's like, dude, why?
But think about it.
Like, why?
And think about it. Triple H. I can't be mad at Triple H for that because he is what he says he is. He told JR this the same thing back in '99. I am the fucking game.
Yeah.
Like he's not a player anymore. He is the game, and he proved that his whole career.
I mean, WrestleMania was great. It was a great show. I don't really. I mean, I'm more of an AEW fan. I like the action style. I like the wrestling style. I'm more that style.
I do love AEW because of the fact it gives me more action. I do love that, but at the same time, I do love a nice story at the same time. And I ain't gonna say some aspects. In a lot of aspects, AEW does not deliver a good story sometimes.
Sometimes, but at the same time, their story is in the ring. There's a different type of storytelling. Like
True.
The fucking story of Swerve has been great.
Yeah, Swerve story has been fucking wonderful.
Yeah,
it has been fucking.
And almost all of it's been told in the ring. I mean, a lot of it, the barbaric matches he did with Hangman.
Yeah,
and like that shit's been great.
Yeah, just dealing with Samoa Joe alone. Like, I hate how they wipe Samoa Joe out in the equation, but still,
he had a run for almost 6 months, and he had a successful title defense at the last one where he beat Swerve and Hangman. So I mean, they were setting him up. Yeah. And I mean, it was. I liked it, and then also like. They weren't going to have Swerve win on the same night that they had Sting lose. Or Sting win in his last match. which that was phenomenal too. That like AEW's pay-per-views are fucking phenomenal. Every single pay-per-view is like 5-star. It's
but
fucking
it's
perfect.
just like I feel like WWE and AEW had the same curse right now, where all the shows do not come home until the last week or two before the pay-per-view. It's like it's a curse with both companies right now. Because like I can watch all week long and it does nothing interesting happen up until the go home shows of both shows.
Dynamite's doing some different things right now. Like dude, when they knocked out Tony Khan last week,
bro.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious.
And Tony Khan, you are a fat ass liar,
dude. Tony Khan is
a fat ass liar,
Tony
bro.
Khan is a G.
Bro, he's
going to the NFL draft in the neck brace. Oh my god, it's the best thing ever.
No,
keep kayfabe alive.
Fuck Tony Khan.
Keep kayfabe alive, bro.
No, fuck Tony Khan. No. Mr. I'll never be an on-screen character. Mr. Vince McMahon Jr. Mr. Vince Russo Jr.
Oh, he does
as I
so much
say.
Better. He's barely an on-screen character. Barely.
No, it's not barely. When you go to the goddamn draft with a neck brace on, so you are an on-screen character. Now, I do appreciate the work you are doing, but you're just
so much publicity for AEW.
Fucking liar,
dude. The release of the all-out footage with Punk from then till now has all been just pressed for AEW to get it out in the public eye.
Think about it. It has probably been. Now, think about a lot of fans say AEW shot herself in the foot. Now, me as a person,
I think it's genius.
It is genius.
It built
as fuck.
up Jack Perry instantly.
Bro, Jack Perry is the hottest heel in AEW.
Dude, he's the number one merch seller now.
Right now, Jack Perry is basically CM Punk back in 2010-11.
Yeah, dude, he's the hottest
He's literally CM Punk in 2010-11 right now.
And basically,
it's a full circle thing. And
honestly, it was gonna be like that. If it wasn't going to be like this, if Punk hadn't opened his fucking mouth during WrestleMania, he went on that podcast and he ran his mouth about that situation, and then like AEW was like, "Well, we got the fucking footage. How can we spin this?" And it's like, okay, well, we can like turn it into our FTR Young Bucks story, and then bring Jack Perry back to be the monster heel / baby face of everybody.
And the thing about it, the fucked up part about it, WWE they can answer back if they want to. They just right now they hot right now.
They don't need to. But AEW, in my opinion, was put in an impossible situation. Like, Punk brought them up and set that, and then AEW was like, okay, well, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. Let's fucking capitalize and use it to launch one of our stars again.
And the thing about it, it's smart as hell to do that shit because they literally reversed that shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay.
Yeah, they even reversed him.
We're going to show y'all what happened, put it in the storyline. It's just like, AEW's keeping kayfabe alive. It's like, it's like, hey, keep that shit alive.
But it's just like, it's all just pure press to the non-wrestling fans of like, he shows up the next day in the NFL draft and they're like, why does that guy have a neck brace? Oh, because he got knocked to AEW. What's AEW? Bam, he's got millions of people watching this, like figuring out what happened that we're never going to turn into AEW in the first place.
Press.
And it's all that like good press, bad press, it's all press.
You mean all in?
Yeah. Dude. No. And then I look at this right now, it's like AEW
re-sign MJF.
They already have. I know they have.
Does this stretch out? I need to, Tony Khan, I want you to look me in the eye right now. You better re-sign MJF.
They already have. They had to have.
If he don't show up at Double or Nothing, I'm gonna be very upset. I feel like he's gonna show up at Double Nothing because the thing about Double Nothing is MJF's pay-per-view.
Well, what I'm getting at is Forbidden Door is in MJF's hometown.
True.
So AEW has monster pay-per-views, right? And they just did the monster angle where they kicked out Tony Khan. They brought it back Jack Perry as part of the Elite. And then they're having Kenny Omega surprise come back tonight on Dynamite in Winnipeg, his hometown. Which I'm wondering if they're either gonna, because he's still possibly injured. He's not. There's no way he's back healthy.
How far is Forbidden Door from now?
2 months. It's next month. So like, May is going to be Double or Nothing. June is Forbidden Door, and so what I'm thinking is he's gonna come back at one of these two pay-per-views. MJF is.
The thing about it, I feel like they're gonna make a big money move at Forbidden Door and go ahead and do Swerve versus MJF. That's why I said MJF's come back at Double or Nothing, because if you look at MJF's track record, Double or Nothing is MJF's fucking pay-per-view. And it's basically, I want to say the WrestleMania of
It is.
AEW.
Double or Nothing is the WrestleMania of AEW. Yes.
Okay, so we can fish.
I
So
will
me
say,
and you agree on that.
As far as like it's usually the way they pay off their biggest storylines. It's like the finale and stuff, and then starting and stuff, other stuff. But if you look at the math of this and like the calendar, we have Double or Nothing this month. We have Full Gear, or I'm sorry, Forbidden Door the next month, which is gonna be New Japan, Stardom, CMLL from Mexico, and AEW and ROH all coming together in Newark, New Jersey, MJF's hometown. Then it goes right into All In at Wembley, again, 80,000 tickets, which everybody's rumored to be Will Ospreay versus fucking Swerve for the world title. And if Will Ospreay wins the world title in England at 80,000 people, bruv.
And think about this, why I said they're gonna do MJF versus Swerve at Forbidden Door first. Well, at some point, Adam Cole or Will Ospreay gonna get involved.
Adam Cole and MJF have to finish their shit.
Yeah, that's why I said, because right now Adam Cole, he's still on heard from with his injuries and whatnot.
And he's also making fun of Wardlow's, like doing little snide remarks to Wardlow and shit like that. Adam Cole is like, "Oh, you piece of shit, you lost." And like Wardlow's gonna play into this some way with MJF and stuff like that.
Yeah, all this is gonna come together at Forbidden Door. That's why I feel like he's gonna come back a double and it's all gonna kick off.
I'm just saying, like, they're getting ready to do Double or Nothing, Forbidden Door, All In, and then All Out, and All In and All Out are the same week.
Yeah.
They do Wembley and Chicago back to back in the same week, 2 pay-per-views in the same week.
Yeah.
And that's all gonna be 4 pay-per-views in the next like 3 months. And then they have MJF coming back, Kenny coming back, the Bucks and all the fucking Elite are booming right now. Like AEW's about to boom off. And then they have a new world champion, Swerve.
And he's black.
And he's black. And he's fucking kicking ass. And like he's doing all the PR. I love Swerve to death. There's a personal connection to this show with Swerve, actually.
Yeah.
I think I've talked about it before. But like a long time ago when I was trying to put this show together and I was looking like research to cameras and how to do stuff like that, there's Swerve City Podcast. And that's Swerve's podcast. And it was actually used to be on WWE Network when he was in NXT and stuff.
And bro, I hate how WWE did Swerve.
I hate how they did it too.
Because think about it. They released him as soon as Hit Row hit the main roster. And it's like, bro, Hit Row was a hit. With Swerve on top of Hit
was
Row,
the anchor.
They was a fucking hit,
Hit
bro.
Row was around, but it was built around Swerve. Like, without Swerve, Hit Row was nothing.
Hit Row was shit, bro.
But like what I'm getting at is like, he had the Swerve City podcast on the WWE Network through Peacock and stuff like that. And even after he got fired because of the contract, it was still going on there, even though he was in AEW.
Right.
It was still on the WWE Network, which was hilarious. But at the time, I was looking for research on how to do this shit. So I was looking at mics and stuff like that. I messaged Swerve on Twitter, and he responded to me and was like, "Hey, man, these are the mics I got. I can't really give you the most information, but here's my producer." This producer of the Swerve City podcast DM'd me a list of things I could look out for and what my budget was and helped me piece together a lot of this shit.
Damn.
And that was just a random thing on Twitter. They reached out and helped me with that, a complete stranger, just asking for advice on how to set up a podcast of their own. And I'll always be grateful to them because they did that. Like, that's my world champion. I fucking love Swerve. I adore that man. I've followed his career for a very long time. Fucking from the Seattle days of the indie days.
Shout out to Swerve.
Swerve is a fucking real
Swerve.
dude. Like when you say Swerve the realist, that dude is a fucking ace. I love that dude to death. And I respect
He
that
like
dude.
cool ass nigga. I'm like, yeah, I fuck with
And
Swerve.
like not only that, but like he did the Renee Paquette show an interview, and he was talking about how like, yeah, he's been doing like the PR with the world title and stuff, but he's been doing that for like the last 6 months to a year. He's been the Jaguar games, the NFL games, like the fucking Swerve theme song, the Nana dance.
Swerve.
He's been trying to get into the culture and try to like be more like
Oh,
PR
he's in
friendly.
the culture.
You get what I mean?
Culture.
And like, but he's trying to be a bigger than life presence for AEW even before he won the world title.
He's trying to be stone cold for AEW.
Yeah, he's trying to be that big guy. He believes in the company, and like,
And I appreciate it. He's loyal.
Yeah,
he's loyal. He's like it's the company gave him a chance, and he blew up off of it.
Yeah,
and
he bet on himself.
Swerve, if you watching this, please help me get my in-ring training started. Yeah. I do want to actually do a run in wrestling, whether it's AEW or WWE. I don't care who. I just want to get started somewhere. So if anybody watching this that does wrestling training, please hit up JuJu Rashad ASAP.
I think you can just go to a wrestling school and go pay the fee and then go learn.
Oh, there's a school for this shit.
1 hour later.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I didn't know.
Jesus, JuJu.
I'm not that black. I went to college, but I ain't know it was wrestling schools for this shit.
My meat! My meat!
That is something I don't have. I need someone to teach me in the backyard. I'll go to CZW if I have to.
Remember the backyard wrestling video games back in the day? They had backyard wrestling 2.
Back on the PS1 era.
Yeah, it was like PS2.
Oh,
It had
shit.
like had the Insane Clown Posse in it.
Bro, that shit.
And it was like the soundtrack was like homies, homies. The Juggalo, like the ICP song.
You know, it used to be a fun ass game back in the day.
What?
Def Jam.
Def Jam and Def Jam Vendetta were great.
They need to make a new one.
Def Jam Vendetta was fucking dope.
Well, nah, they make a new one. I'm gonna beat the shit out of it.
I think the last one was like Def Jam Icon on PS3. Like when it was on the launch titles. It was fun, but it was all right. It wasn't as great
Was
as
it
Vendetta.
Icon?
I think it was Icon was the last one.
Yes, it was, because that was the one that nobody talk about.
And that was the one where you could skip the track like back and forth with your thumbstick and then reverse your tracks.
And I Fight for You New York, everybody, that was the
Yeah,
one.
Fight for New York was dope. Oh,
They need to make a new one. Well,
yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna do it now.
Those games were
Put Jason Aldean on that bitch.
those games. So like the original games,
The new one, Jason Aldean, is the final boss in a small town.
Little Nas X is the referee.
Oh no!
Comes out on a horse.
Donald Trump is the announcer.
2 hours later.
So what's been going on with you, buddy?
As far as what? Live comedy.
Sure,
How are you?
I'm pretty high. But you're the
Yes.
one that's like delaying every sentence.
I am. No, I was just
You're
trying
like
to
fucking Black Christopher Walken over there.
I'm just trying to make sure we get everything on track, get everything situated. You know, I ain't trying to brag on them. You know, I feel like I am the funniest comic in Tulsa. So
Your sunglasses, you look like Elvis if he stayed out too long and got really tanned.
I don't even have a pompadour, sir. What the fuck?
Oh,
Fuck was that?
that was my attempt at Elvis.
That's all you were coming on yourself over there.
Are you lonesome tonight?
Oh, so you still on black people shit too?
Yeah, let me just don't record me from the waist down.
Yeah, you're still in jokes now.
This one time at the cookout,
Man, you got invited to the cookout?
I mean, I was dating a black girl for like a week.
Oh, how was that?
It was pretty nice. And then
Wow, you must bought raisins in the potato salad.
Why is it always raisins and potatoes? I didn't even get the chance to bring the potatoes.
I don't know where that started from. I ain't never seen
That was like
no
an
white.
SNL bit.
I've been to a lot of white parties. I never seen raisin potato
I've never
salad.
seen it either. And I would
Now
be
bag wine. I've seen a lot of bag wine. I don't
bag
know.
wine.
What's with white people? Answer me this. What is with y'all them bagged wine?
Bro, I did a show last week and they sold wine in the fucking pouches like Capri Suns. And they're like $12 wine pouches. And I was
I
like,
think
okay.
that's either some homemade shit.
No, it was the
Oh, they just pulled it out the bag in the bag, which is
it was Circle Cinnamon. It was classy. I did Circle Cinnamon last week.
I don't know. I'm probably too controversial. Let some comics tell it to get booked anywhere. But,
I mean,
I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say no names. I'm just saying some comics say I'm too controversial to get booked anywhere. So,
well, the way I look at it is be your own narrator. No, seriously. If like it's the same thing when people were talking about the what is it called? The Tulsa's Greatest Comic, that guy that was kind of scheming and like recording everything.
man,
I was just told people, it's like, go re-record that set, put it on YouTube, take your power back, be the first,
and that's
just get it out.
And that's all I'm so well. After the whole situation, I'm probably going to inbox the motherfucker myself.
But what I'm getting at is be your own narrator. Always be the person in your story. Just keep putting out clips, put out shit, and keep booked yourself.
And that's what
and like fuck everybody else, because if you leave that fucking void, they're gonna fill it in with hate.
And think about it, and that's what I do. I was like, y'all get pissed off because I'd say I start fights with comics. But think about it, if any comic got a problem with me, go ahead and solve it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not finna do a show with you and you got secret animosity toward me. No, go ahead and solve this shit right now because we speak on this shit.
I don't know.
If the shit go any further to what it needs to, I'm gonna get active. And I don't want to get active. I'm not from Tulsa. I'm from Memphis. So
I mean,
I get active. You ain't gonna make it home.
You've always been a complete professional. Every time I booked you, bro. Like,
That's the thing
you've
about
been
it.
funny as hell. You bring a crowd. That's pretty much my thing. It's like, don't be an asshole. Bring a crowd and be funny.
And I appreciate
generally
you.
try to be on time and then share weed. If you do all those, I'm pretty much golden and I'm gonna keep booking you.
And I appreciate you for that. Because think about it, that's why I feel like a lot of Tulsa comics are understand about me. Yes, I'm a professional comic. Yes, I'm funny as hell.
Yeah.
Yes, I can get shows, but at the same time, you're not finna play with me like I'm just a hoe.
Yeah.
I see so many comics in the game get their ass smacked, get fucked in the ass. Like, and it's just like y'all just out here willingly trying to get fucked. It's just like,
there's gonna be situations where like I'm still professional and like I won't say it audibly. This will be cut. I'm never gonna work with again.
ooh.
And so,
Ooh.
yeah, I slapped because like if you fucking take over my crowd, I'm the host. I'm gonna slap you down as hard as I fucking can to control the situation.
That was a good comeback. Ooh, that was a good comeback. And I've been
Like I was completely like that was so unprofessional. I was like, fuck that dude.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
So like that's why I'm saying this will be cut. But like if you watch the final product, nobody has any idea that was in the show.
That's one reason I don't try to play with a lot of comics like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm like, hey, what's up? Cool. Let's
Yeah.
smoke together or something. But honestly, when it come down to the business, I'm trying to relearn the business because I kind of got out of it. I've been so focused on the stage.
Yeah.
But it's like right now with the business, I got to get back on motherfuckers' ass. Like, hey, I'm not finna be that comic if I play it right.
Yeah.
Hey, if I book for a show, it's for business, I'm pay you. Cool.
Yeah.
But
like, I want to get paid for my efforts. My time is worth it.
and it may not be much. It may not be much. I
Show me
do
that
apologize.
at least worth something.
I do apologize to do some comics that have probably feel like I've shorted on their pay, but you know that's why I got paid at the time. You know, I didn't have no money for myself at the end of the day, so you know I paid everybody what I can. So you know.
Well, I mean, the last show we did, you were fine. I mean, everything was good on that. I mean, it was.
No, I said I was fine. I was fine not getting paid because I'm like, hey, I just wanted to do the show and get this out of my system.
But it's like we talked about privately. I want you to be profitable.
Yeah.
I want you to eventually, like, if you want to keep doing this, you got to figure out, learn the math behind it, what's going to be success and what's going to actually get to the most ticket sales and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I said for the next couple volumes. I say probably for the next 3 or 4 volumes, I'm probably going to take a back seat and actually just learn the business and the producer side of shit. So that way when I actually do get ready to step back in that limelight, I'll have all this shit actually together. That way I can manage both at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it's just
there's a lot that goes into hosting. There's a lot that goes on to putting on a show that people don't like understand. Especially if you bring in a filming aspect to it. It's a whole nother fucking level
like
to
filming, like even advertising. Like advertisement, I automatically saw what I did wrong with advertising because I told myself I was going to print out more flyers than what I did. I only printed out 2. I put 1 in the theater and I put 1 in my job. Because I work at Rent a Center. So, well, I was working at Rent a Center at this time point. But I was working at Rent a Center and, you know, we get customers in and out the store all the time.
Yeah.
So I just put the flyer up there so whoever saw the flyer came to the show.
Yeah.
You know, I probably had 2 people in there that saw the flyer and came to the show actually, but you know, other than that, I'm not upset about it, but that let me know I could put more effort into actually putting flyers out, like personally, instead of just posting online. Like a lot of comics don't believe in that no more. A lot of comics believe in social media, but honestly, like the actual personal attachment of putting flyers out, it works. It fucking works. A lot of comics like get back to it.
Hey guys, this episode is not brought to you by a mobile game like Best Fiends. You know, it's like Friends, but take out that R. What are they trying to say? The R's for like, is the R word? Is it an R word? Can we say R word? Can we hint at the word? Take out the R. Oh, Fiends, Friends. That's fucking retarded. And we're back with JuJu Rashad. Third time here on Unloading Meat. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, buddy.
I appreciate that.
Hopefully we do get in Sweden this time like we did the first time.
We do need to get to Sweden.
Yeah, we need to look at Sweden. I mean, I look like I fucking ate
Honestly, I
Sweden.
need to take over the United States right now because I honestly feel like I technically got a mini tour coming up because I'm in Memphis May 11th. And then come around June 22nd, I want to say, I'm in Iowa. And I just came from Iowa like, 2 weeks ago, I want to say. So it's like I'm technically on a mini tour right now.
Well, when you're like, we talked off camera, when you're in Iowa, be scouting places, man, for me. You can be my scout for up there, and like if you see any good venues or like that possibly want to be for the roast battle, let me know.
Okay, for Iowa, you gonna have to be Iowa's a weird place.
Okay,
You're gonna have to get some car. You're gonna get a lot of Carl Weezer motherfuckers up there.
that's fine.
For some reason, they love alpacas and llamas. And I saw it for the first time in person. I was like, "This is a nice animal."
After Prince died, they just released all of his.
You
fucking
think
zoo.
sheep? You think sheep look peaceful? No, fucking alpacas look peaceful. They don't give a fuck. They are sloths with 4 legs.
Unless it's one of the llamas that you're chasing in Fortnite.
Yes. Wait, no, those are different. Those are deadly.
No, they're pinatas. You chase them and you get
Viva
loot.
pinata.
My meat.
I don't know.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly. Chris Jericho needs to fucking retire.
He's the learning tree now, bro.
Bro, I have lost track of his stables. I'm like, God damn, he coming like Randy Orton with the stables now. This man has made a new stable every year he is in AEW at this point. Chris Jericho has never started stables like this before.
Well, he said he's always wanted to say that he's the David Bowie of wrestling, where he keeps reinventing himself. He just always comes out with a new concept, and like he's gone through like 6 in AEW, and like this last one, like he's leaning in. He's
this
basically
man's having an identity crisis.
he's basically mixing like what the Young Bucks are doing and what Christian Cage has done. Between like the father, like the
First of all,
patriarchy.
Christian Cage is the greatest heel in AEW.
Oh my god!
Fuck Jack Perry. Christian Cage is the greatest
The
heel right now.
patriarchy was amazing.
Is Jack Perry's father dead?
Yes.
Yes. I can't wait to see this
It's the
rivalry.
original one. Dude, Jack Perry was the original one that he turned on.
Bring it back.
Christian Cage and Jack Perry
I
and
thought it was
Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus at first.
Luchasaurus and Jack Perry were together. That's them right there.
I am so confused on this whole goddamn Christian.
Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy were Jurassic Express, and then Christian Cage was their
Well, I
manager.
mean, Christian Cage running back with fucking Hook all the time. Hell, how many rivalries they done had? 3, 4 now?
I don't know. We're talking about
Let's run it
Jericho.
back with top heel. Let's run it back. Christian Cage versus Jack Perry redemption arc.
Scapegoat, the #1 merch seller.
Christian comes back. So, your father's still dead?
I'm just wondering when they're gonna bring back Danhausen. Like he's on an indie tour right now and he's killing it right now. But like AEW has like he's like every month Danhausen, even when he was injured, was like one of the top merch sellers, and he's always been because his character just works. Everybody loves his merch, and they never use him. I'm like, damn, like Danhausen's gold. Like it's kind of like the Nyla Rose thing, except for fuck Oklahoma State Athletic Commission. I don't know if you heard about that.
Oh, I definitely heard about that.
Yeah,
I did not know Oklahoma was such a transphobic state.
they're fucking stupid.
I
mean, it's still this day and age. So why do fucking pro wrestlers need a fucking athletic license?
No, I do not like Nyla on the mic.
I love her on the mic. She's fucking gold.
I like her in the ring better than the mic. That's crazy.
Dude, her Twitter, like, dude, when they let her be funny, Nyla is one of the funniest things you'll ever see.
And think about it, the AEW needs to work on that because like
Well,
I can't
if you
take
wa-
Nyla seriously.
If
Sometimes.
you watch her in Ring of Honor, dude, it's hilarious. Like, dude, when she blindsides people in the back, she's like, "Surprise, bitch!"
Because that's what the people deserve. Surprise, bitch!
Pop.
What's the matter, Jade? I'm not one of your precious little numbers. You scared of a little one-on-one?
One-on-one. Okay, I'm gonna give you what you want, but on my time. Now get out of my face. Cover yourself up.
Damn.
Let's get out of here.
That's why your eyebrow ash.
See what I mean? Just her comments are fucking great.
Hey, bro, hold on. How your eyebrows ass shit on, bro? We were talking about Nyla Rose.
What was your favorite cartoon or something growing up? What did you grow up? What did the young Jew grow up with? Were you Jew Junior?
My name is not Kyrie Irving. Oh,
Remember at the last show when I told Gene not to give you a nickname? I said, don't shorten his name anymore, Gene.
At this point, he called my government name. I'd rather have that. We're not gonna expose my government name.
Calvin Klein? Oh,
Nah, I
sorry.
wish.
Oh.
I have royalties. Favorite cartoon. And which aspect are we talking about?
I mean, what did you grow up with? Transformers, Power Rangers? What was your Saturday morning like JuJu? Is 5 years old. What's he watching?
First of all, I wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning, eat up some Frosted Flakes, play a little bit of NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup.
You would be the black dude that's fucking playing NASCAR. Jesus Christ.
It was either that or Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh, yeah. Because your parents didn't let you have Grand Theft Auto?
No, I didn't know what Grand Theft Auto was. You know what's funny? I had Playboy Mansion before I had Grand Theft Auto.
Dude, Playboy the Mansion was a great game.
Bro, that was a fun ass game.
Dude, okay. You're one of the few people that actually remembers that game.
No, so I remember literally in a 3-week time span, I had Playboy Mansion, Midnight Club 3, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, that was a 3-week time span, bro.
Yeah. Playboy the Mansion was, if you don't know, we've talked on the podcast before, it was basically The Sims, but you were Hugh Hefner in the 70s.
You were Hefner running around.
And you make your own Playboy Mansion and Grotto, and then you have deadlines to make your own magazines, your photo shoots.
Bro, that shit was
articles.
so fun. You fucking with the Playboy women and everything.
Yeah, it was
like,
so
you
fun.
could get married to them and shit.
Yeah.
You could have your custom soundtrack on there. I had the Lil Wayne song on there, the Police one. Wee. I had that one on there. I used to be fucking the Playboy women to that song. That shit used to be fun as hell.
I threw my fucking American Wedding soundtrack in there, and it was like, do you think I could get some chiggy chiggy?
Do you think that I could get some chiggy chiggy? Maybe get a little finger sticky sticky.
Hey, bro, that game used to be live. Like the classic PS2 Xbox era, you had some good ass games.
Dude, San Andreas was great.
You know,
Man.
I then woke up. I didn't have cable, so I used to watch CW30. So
just jerk off to Smallville.
No, so by 10, so by 10:30. So by 10:30, wrestling came on, and it was either one or two wrestling shows. It was either wrestling, Velocity, or Sunday Night Heat, or it was Memphis wrestling. Yeah. Most of the time it was Memphis wrestling, but WWE used to come on sometime a little bit on the Saturdays. Used to run me around the SmackDown, Velocity and shit.
Watch a good Nunzio match.
And this was before cable type shit. I said, I didn't have cable. I used to have letterbox TV. You had to adjust the antennas and shit. Yeah. Like not the one with the remote, the one with the knob. The one you had to the one with the static and shit.
Tune in and listen to the fucking commentary of Ernest the Cat Miller.
Bro. Couldn't see the shit. We used to hear the shit like, oh shit, hold on, it's Ernest, it's Godfather coming out. Oh, this nigga done lost the match. God damn it.
Ernest the Cat Miller was the guy that originally had the song for the fucking Brodus Clay Funkasaurus.
Oh,
Somebody Call My Mama.
Yeah. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. I ain't gonna lie, that's when I got turned on by
It's a bop.
Naomi was the finest motherfucker in that whole group.
And Trinity.
Trinity
or Ariana.
Jimmy, please don't whip my ass.
Did you ever see her on Tough Enough? It's the funniest fucking thing.
Bro, that shit is hilarious.
Okay.
She wouldn't shit on Tough Enough. Victoria, goddamn it. You could have said that.
It's so goddamn funny though.
You could have said Melina and Victoria. That was prime match right there. That's what probably low-key scares me about wrestling a little bit is like, I got to be able to adjust to other people's ring style.
Yeah.
Cause I know my ring style, I'm gonna try to keep you as safe as possible.
Yeah.
Like I know my ring style. I'm a brawler / high flyer. I know my ring style straight off the rip. I can't pick ass
against maybe Hornswoggle.
Fuck you. AJ Styles is 5'9", sir. AJ Styles is 5'9". Don't do that. I think Seth Rollins was a perfect 5'10", 5'11".
A perfect 5'10". You just said a perfect 5'10".
Sir,
are you just looking on a Tinder profile? Oh, girl, he had to be a perfect 5'10".
WWE have short wrestlers right now. You don't have to be 6 foot to make it anymore.
Johnny Gargano.
We're not gonna talk about him. He's a midget.
I have him down there. I have a figure of him down there in his Wolverine gear because I love it.
I can't see
it. It's below the Cody stuff. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Fuck it. It's down there.
It's too short.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Fuck.
But no, if I get to 215, I can make it. I can make it. God damn it. We can watch some old wrestling clips and talk shit about JR for the
I
next.
like JR.
Well, not talk shit about JR. Let's talk shit about Triple H. Who you want to talk shit about in wrestling? We can talk shit about somebody.
Vince? No. I mean, he shit on her chest allegedly.
Oh, I thought he shit. No. The text message said he tried to shit on her chest. Then she moved and ended up shitting on her back because she said she felt something warm running down her back and it was a scent coming behind it. But at the same time, John Little Knight is trying to get her to suck her dick. It was a wild text message. I read all of them. The shit was wild. Brock Lesnar, you are a wild man, sir. Sir, how does the meat mall?
He turned her into a cow patty.
No, fuck that. How does the meat mall like getting pissed on? That's why it's me so tenderizing.
What does Sable think about all this?
Hell, she probably doing the piss, and that's Sable Kelly.
Do you know who you should make fun of?
Oh.
Eric Bischoff.
Please play his old promos.
WCW.
WCW. I would say WCW Eric or blonde hair Monday Night Raw Eric.
Both. I mean, like basically just his anti-AEW like Eric now.
We need to make fun of that whole era of Monday Night Raw with Evolution.
Oh, the 3-minute warning.
Oh God.
3 minutes.
Biscuits and gravy.
That was SmackDown.
That was SmackDown.
Yeah, and that was Festus who became fucking Luke Gallows.
Oh, was that no Monday Night Raw? Jimmy Wang Yang.
Oh, Jimmy Wang Yang. Yeah. He opened up a food truck or something. That's what he does now. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ted DiBiase here was being a substitute teacher and scamming people. Like, damn, how you scamming? You a teacher?
Like, we're like, okay, I just want to say this on
just
record.
like his dad.
I just want to say this, allegedly they were scamming people. I was just going to say, when you heard that the DiBiase family were scamming people out of money.
I was not surprised.
Who fell for that? You just, duh.
Honestly, I was not surprised.
Like, literally, I can't say this enough.
Bruh.
Like,
yeah, well, I was not surprised. It's like the DiBiase family literally scam people. Oh,
that's like, I don't
Kinda had a
we
feel.
don't really want to talk about the Red Ranger anymore because he scammed people during COVID.
hell, it's like the Vince situation. We kind of knew I'm your genetic jackhammer. I got a sensible appetite.
What, you thought this guy wasn't a sexual deviant whenever he spent 24 hours a day in front of his behind him at his desk was an actual T-Rex skull?
This is the same.
Like, he actually had the fossilized T-Rex skull.
This is the same. This is the same Vince McMahon that wanted to make a storyline of him marrying his daughter and then selling her to Undertaker. Now, half of that storyline took place, but he didn't marry her in that storyline like he wanted to.
All I'll say with this is maybe we should count how many possible or alleged incest angles were pitched during the last 30 years of WWE. It's a lot.
Probably 2 every
I mean, the
year.
last one I remember was Paul Burchill and his sister.
I mean, we get the cuck fetishes there.
Yeah, we get the cucks.
Bobby Lashley and Lana. Sorry, Rusev Day.
I will say though, I miss the days of WWF No Mercy and shit, where they just had everybody as a playable character. We got to play as Linda McMahon and Earl Hebner.
Oh God, I remember the intergender matches. Those were fun.
Yeah, dude, AEW Fight Forever. That game's fun as hell, and you can do intergender.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, it's fun as fuck. Have you not seen it? It's fun.
Is it just because you could play as Nyla and beat the shit out of the women?
They beat that shit out of everybody. They just added Swerve. They added Samoa Joe should be coming this month.
So I could take Samoa Joe and RKO Page.
Yeah, they need Fight Forever is a game where the bones are great, the mechanics are great, it runs great, but there's not a lot of content. After a couple hours, you're like, okay, there's not a lot to do.
Okay, so what's better, Fight Forever or Day of Reckoning?
Fight Forever.
Oh God,
Day of Reckoning's good, but Fight Forever, did you
Day
ever
of
play
Day of Reckoning 2 or Fight Forever?
Day of Reckoning 2?
Let me bring up the good one. Day of Reckoning 2.
Day of Reckoning 2 on GameCube. That's pretty good. The WrestleMania one.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Everybody talk about No Mercy, fucking what's the other one?
WrestleMania 2000.
Bro, that was cool.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That's what I'm saying. Fight Forever is made from the guys that made that engine and stuff. It plays those old No Mercy games and stuff.
I'll check it out.
It's an arcade wrestling game.
I'll check it out. Should I get it on Switch or should I go ahead and get on my Xbox?
Get it on your Xbox. Switch version. Ugh.
Okay.
I mean, you can play it. It's a Switch portable version wrestling game. But it's more fun on Xbox.
Okay. Also, shout out to Sega.
Yeah.
Because Sonic Frontiers is a good game. I don't know what everybody's talking about. Sonic Frontiers is a good game. It's fun as hell to play.
I'm currently replaying.
It gives me Sonic Heroes with the classic Sonic games.
Well, you know what? You brought up Sonic. You know what just came out on Paramount that me and my daughter started watching?
Knuckles.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Really?
Like, dude, like,
I expect it because the movies are good as hell.
the movies are good.
The
Sonic
movies are-
1 and Sonic 2 were great movies.
And then they say rumors for Sonic 3 are going to take they're going to take bits and pieces from Sonic Adventure 2 games.
Shadow's already in it. They already announced it.
Yeah,
but
they're saying the storyline is basically going to be like chaos and shit.
But Knuckles has a six part mini series on Paramount Plus. It launched this week. They put all 6 episodes out, and we watched the first episode. I'm like, it's good. Like Idris Elba as Knuckles is just a fucking genius.
Knuckles
casting.
and the Phantom Liberty.
Dude, what's funnier is like I'm right now like I watch shows with my kids.
Sonic 3's 2077.
I'll just say, like, I watch shows with my kids, then I also watch shows with my privately.
Right.
So, like, I'm watching Knuckles with Idris Elba here, and then at night I'm watching The Wire with Idris Elba, where he's the head of the drug trade. And then like later on, I'm like watching him as Knuckles, and I just hear the same voice.
His soul just transferred over. That was it.
I'm just waiting for Omar to come out and bust a cap.
Oh my god.
A shotgun.
Me just waiting for Johnny Silverhand to pop up out of nowhere. Like, hey, what's going on? Where's Keanu Reeves?
Knuckles just spinning back there, and then all of a sudden you hear,
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
You hear the background, Mr. Anderson. Sonic 3. Sonic 3 Shadow comes out the Matrix.
fuck.
Mr. Shadow. We've been expecting you. Oh shit.
This episode is sponsored by marijuana.
Shout out Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Hardball edition. Either way, a little kid gets shot. Why everything with Keanu Reeves, a little kid get died?
It's like my school shooting jokes. Dude, when I did that rapid fire bit at your show, I started doing school shootings, and I'm not gonna spoil my own bit, but like at the end of it, like I'm doing all these school shooting jokes, and I'm like, I'm going rapid fire, just like those guns at those schools.
Remind me to keep that Keanu Reeves joke. I gotta keep that Keanu Reeves joke. Every time Keanu Reeves appear in the movie, a little kid gets shot. Denzel Washington.
It's the reverse of It's a Wonderful Life. He's the angel of death.
I'm finna post that on Facebook. Every time Keanu Reeves appear in the movie, a little kid gets shot.
Yeah, that or a dog. Get a John Wick prequel. He's just picking the dog up.
But think about it, if it's a dog, he actually can do something about it. It's a little kid, they just die. Denzel Washington, same bit. He's just the black Keanu Reeves.
Have you watched Invincible?
Which season?
Both of them? Or
I haven't watched season 2 yet.
Season 2 is really good. I just finished.
And Spider-Man appeared.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Kinda.
Oh.
They can't really use Spider-Man in the series.
Shout out to X-Men for showing up Spider-Man on the latest episode.
I didn't watch today.
Oh.
You watched this morning already?
Yes.
I watched Captain America yet. I
watched it while I was driving. I was like, oh.
Oh, you watched it while you're driving, motherfucker. Okay, so like, no, Invincible season 2 is really good. I just finished reading the entire series, so I know what happens. Like, because Invincible's done. It's been done for a couple of years now.
Really?
Because it started like 20 years ago. It's Robert Kirkman's spinoff from The Walking Dead. It's his other series. And he finished it like an actual ending of it. And dude, they already have it on Prime as an animated show, and they're being pretty faithful. But they already said they launched or they have the funding to do a live action too. Like it's already greenlit for a live action series too. Once this gets to like, I will just say we're only like maybe a quarter into this story, and once it gets going, it's one of the most epic stories I've ever read. Like as far as like this thing has the scale of like Avengers Infinity War. Like it's epic, galaxy spanning, world conquering, multiple aliens, multiple like big names are going to be
The
cast.
fourth wall breaking series.
Dude, no, this thing is like, it's an epic like superhero story that's like bloody, gory.
I like blood.
Oh man, like for those
That's
who have
why I like
watched the Invincible or have actually read the Invincible series, like
so is season 2 officially done? Like I can actually
Season
go
2's
and
done.
watch. I can binge watch
yeah,
it.
it's 8 episodes. You can just
That's
sit
why I
down.
was waiting on because
Yeah.
like I don't like watching series and I gotta wait a week or so because that's when I
done.
fall off.
Season 3 is already greenlit. They're gonna have it. Like basically, there's enough content to probably go. I would say almost 10 seasons.
Damn.
And each one is like when you understand like the levels of detail that come in. There's things that are coming back all the way like to episode 1.
Damn, there's some Dragon Ball shit.
Yeah, like there's some great shit into it. I'll just say like the bad. Like you remember Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Remember how like it got to a certain point and then Negan got involved and you're like, oh, here's the new big bad.
Hey, no, I ain't gonna lie. Negan my nigga. Negan my nigga.
But you get what I mean? Like
Play on words. Negan my nigga.
But you get what I'm saying though. Like yeah. Hashtag, what he said.
Hashtag Negan my nigga.
Uh,
Hey, Negan is my nigga, bro. Hey, on fucking Tekken. Bro, he came on Tekken at one point. I was like, oh yeah, this is my nigga now. This is my nigga.
Like, you remember Walking Dead? Like we had basically the pre-Negan story, and then when Negan had it up, it's like, okay, this is a whole different story now. That's kind of what we're gonna get with Invincible. There's a guy named Thrag, General Thrag. He looks like Freddie Mercury. It's like Freddie Mercury from Queen with the mustache and everything. If he was roided up, and you will be like, this is the greatest villain, like Thanos level villain you'll ever see. So
this season 2?
No, they haven't even introduced him yet. I'm saying in the comics. We're
In the comics. We getting there.
Like we're gonna like they're laying the breadcrumbs of when he gets introduced. He's gonna be like the equivalent of Negan. Of like when he comes in, it's a game changer, and like they lead to what they call the Viltrumite War, and it goes through all the comics for like a whole bunch of issues. Like there's multiple wars in the series. There's a Invincible War where like basically Invincible has to fight like 100 different copies of himself from the multiverse that are all evil. And it's a full-fledged war on Earth. There's another one that's called the Viltrumite War, where it's like a 50 Viltrumites versus Invincible and his dad and like a whole bunch of other people. And it's like just the chaos that happens across the galaxy is insane. The sex is insane. Like just like the
what kind of cocaine was this produced on?
Dude, it's fucking insanity. Like some of the stuff, it's so cool. Like I'm giddy for them to get to this in the animated series, like how they're gonna pull it off because like they've been pretty faithful. Almost a 1-for-1 like recreation of the comic book, except for some subtle changes in the animated series. Robert Kirkman said that he was only going to change things if like because he wrote it like 20 years ago. He wanted to basically improve on things that he wished he had done better in the comic. So like in the comic, his girlfriend is a white girl, and in the show they made her Zazie Beetz from fucking Atlanta, and she's black in there, and like
she's black, but
and like. What he was getting at is like 20 years ago, it was ahead of its time for the main character to be Asian dating a white girl in a comic. Now I'm putting it on TV and it's kind of the more normal thing. And it's like, I'm going to go more extreme, even more diversified. So it's like Asian dating a black girl. What's the difference? Like, it's like more like just like, this is what we are now kind of thing.
Asian
and she's a good actress.
Mexican will be weird.
But like he also gender flipped some roles. He embellished some different things. Just characters that were like background characters that like in the comics really didn't matter to anything. He's like, why don't I do something with them and give them backstories and make, if I need to, I'll gender flip them or I'll fucking do something with them.
So think about with the comics, you got to get straight to the point because you reading. So reading takes a lot more time than actually watching the shit. Watching the shit, you're more interested in it. So you actually get invested in a lot more things because you got dialogue, you got emotions, and you can actually express that shit more on actual animation.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm giddy for them to get to it in the Invincible show because it ends dude, if you read the comics, you can even read them on YouTube. You can watch people like talk about them and narrate the videos.
I do. I need to go get some comic book read.
There's a guy named Comics Explained on YouTube, and basically he just pulls up the entire history of Invincible or Marvel, Still the War, anything you want to know, and he just narrates it with the pages, and he just explains everything. And you can just watch him go through issue after issue.
Honestly, I want to get to a point in my career where I get with an indie movie filmer and do a Miles Morales film.
Ooh. Miles coming. You know he's coming.
Bro, and think about they already shooting Rose. They already asked for Rose for, but they're not looking for Miles. I'm kind of upset about it.
So the big rumor is basically because of how successful the Spider-Verse movies have been with Miles being in that, and that's kind of like his thing right now, is because, we're leading up to the Kang War and we're leading up to Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Like, when they go to all these multiverses and stuff like that, they're going to pull him in.
They're going to pull him in.
And it's just going to be live action for that movie.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the introduction of Miles into the Secret Wars. That's the rumor. Like that's the way he could tie him in to be the Spider-Man there with Tom Holland a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie, I do want that role because the fact like I can shave my face and like I don't even necessarily need to shave my face. It's like just like shave it to the point where I got some stubble coming in because like it's gonna be a college version of Miles. It's not gonna be high school Miles necessarily.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the guy that they have playing the animated voice actor could probably just play him too. Shamik Moore or whatever his name is. He's pretty fit and everything. He looks the part.
Fuck you, Jared. I look more like Childish Gambino than he does. I look more like Donald Glover than he does. And, well, he just dropped that album, so I'm sorry. Well, he did just drop an album. That's why I like, yo.
No, you're just Childish Man-Child.
Fuck you, Jared.
Bruh.
If any of the producers watching this, please book me for the Miles Morales role. We can even do it.
He could be the guy that just tries to sell Miles drugs. Hey man.
We can even do the indie film. I mean, I could do my own stunts. It ain't no problem.
I could fall like the best of them.
I'm black. I can flip,
I can go splat once.
Be like Peter in Spider-Man 2. My back.
Spider-Man, Miles Morales, the snuff film.
Why the snuff film?
I don't know. We're off on a fucking tangent.
Why you just could call it a Miles story?
You're gonna walk a Miles in his shoes. About ready to end it, like end the episode for a little bit.
We can.
All right. I'm
gonna watch some porn. If it's not banned, then stay tuned in the Pornhub. Shout out to Oklahoma for not banning the Pornhub.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're basically on Texas internet still because Oklahoma can't have its own fucking servers. So if you go on Pornhub right now, it still says we're blocked. Like, if you're not on Wi-Fi, like it'll try. Like mine does it. We're gonna do the T-Mobile check or the Pornhub check now.
I'm pretty sure I got. Oh, when the fuck this happened?
Told you we're on Texas servers.
Bro, when the fuck that happened? Bro, just logged in Pornhub a couple weeks ago. When the fuck that happened?
It's Texas servers, dude, because like Oklahoma is run on Texas servers. So yeah, and so it goes off of that.
Man, so I got literally scam my ID.
Yeah, we can't even wink off in peace. Yeah, just like after I checked out Pippi Longstocking.
I'm finna go to X videos and download everything.
Again, it's a page turner. You're gonna go on a rampage on your dick.
No, I'm finna look at some actual porn stars.
Oh, Sting.
No.
Oh.
Gangrel.
Ding, 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 ding.
It comes out smiling.
Hey, that Brood entrance still is one of the coolest entrances ever. And then that fucking song. Oh, you ready? Oh, you ready? Remember, it's like.
Doom, 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 doom.
Sure.
Fuck off. It's like 30 different instruments going at once.
I just remember the flaming ring too, like coming out of the flames, and the Gangrel spitting the blood.
And then Edge and Christian just coming out as cheese in the whole time. Hey, hey, not one instance they did not come out cheesing when they came out to that shit. If you go back and look at every single Brood entrance, they came out smiling.
You know what somebody said, and it brought a good point. So everybody shits on the Guns, like the Billy Guns kids, and everybody makes fun of them, the ass boys and stuff like that. They're just AEW's version of Edge and Christian now.
I'm an ass man.
But they lean into it. They're the heels that get made fun of constantly, that are leaning into the jokes. They make themselves look stupid. They're Edge and Christian.
They just need to get in the tables, ladders, and chairs, matching used chairs.
But like at the same time, it's like they're good workers. They've learned really well, and they're Billy's kids.
They're Billy's kids.
Who's already a genetic freak, but also like
he's an ass man. What you expect?
I would say like this is not a disparaging thing. I think it was actually highly respectable. I compare them to like to the Miz, where like they're never gonna get their due.
Oh.
But like they're hard workers and they've paid their dues. You know what I mean? Like they're good workers.
I think the Miz gets his due every once in a while. Now I do.
Lately he has. Lately, post like the Vince thing, like he's finally I think starting to turn around. People are starting to respect him a little bit.
Hell, in 2020 when he won the title.
Yeah, it did. But again, then Vince buried it again.
Yeah.
It's
Because think about it, motherfuckers was actually excited if Miz won the title. Like, he's a great heel. Like, he's the modern Ric Flair, honestly, in my opinion.
I mean, honestly, man, it's just like
cocky ego, yeah. Nice ass robes, good as hell on the mic, good in the ring, safe worker.
Yeah.
It's like he's the modern day Ric Flair.
Yeah.
It's just no world titles to back it up.
I mean, he's had 2, I think.
Yeah, but short ass runs.
Yeah.
No run is memorable like that. Now I ain't gonna lie, his first one was kind of nice. His first one was nice.
Yeah, but I mean, he's basically an asterisk on that WrestleMania. Nobody even remembers that he won the match.
Yeah, because The Rock got involved and shit. And honestly, if The Rock never got involved, that would have been like, hey, Miz is a superstar at this point. Miz was top heel at that point.
Yeah.
Like, everybody hated Miz. Miz had little girls crying on TV.
Well, and then not only that, but then they also, like, they were going the route of the chicken shit heel. And then, like, the following match was, like, him versus Johnny Nitro versus Cena in, like, the cage match. And it was still, like, it didn't put over good Miz at all. Like, none of these things put over Miz is, like, incredible.
Johnny Nitro.
Well, they say, like, the championship shouldn't make the man should make the championship.
John Morrison,
yeah. Johnny TV is the
honestly, John Morrison should have had a title run.
Should have, yeah.
Like, after his Intercontinental Championship beef with Drew McIntyre, he should have had He should have had a world title run.
He should have had a world title.
That was a classic run for the title.
Yeah.
Hell, Cody Rhodes was classic back in the day.
I mean, look at Ziggler.
Like, Cody Rhodes is the reason I love the championship.
Yeah.
Like, this is he bought this classic belt back. Like, he was that title belt.
Yeah.
Like, undashed and Cody Rhodes was the shit.
Oh yeah, I love that shit.
The nigga go around putting paper bags on motherfuckers' heads. That shit used to be hilarious as hell.
And then the famous Ted DiBiase match with Daniel Bryan where they try to fuck on me.
Bro.
Do you remember that?
When you're down and troubled and you need to fuck on me.
Well, the funniest I've ever heard.
WWE, if you listen to this, turn Rey Mysterio heel. First of all,
I love that they just throw all the Latino characters together in the LWO.
No, it's not even Latino characters. Everybody, if Rey Mysterio is a terrible friend.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's just a terrible.
Let's just throw all the black characters together and call it the Pride.
I mean, it works. I mean, think about it.
Is it working? Is it really working?
Okay,
is Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits over more now than they were 3 years ago?
Yeah, because Snoop Dogg was on commentary. That's what saved
Dude,
that
the
match.
Street Profits were like, spilling cups everywhere. Back when I watched WWE, the Street Profits were fucking huge. They were World Tag Team Champions multiple times, and they were huge.
Think about it. Bobby and they still got a following. They just not doing shit with them. I don't know what's going on, but it's just like, hey.
They put B-Fab. Like, out of everybody that hit Row, they fucking put Keep B-Fab.
Honestly,
B-Fab is the Wish version of Bianca Belair.
But think about it, they can't. I understand why they didn't put Bianca though, because the fact she is the John Cena of the women's division right now.
Dude, she's in Fortnite. She has her own Fortnite skin.
Hell,
her and Becky Lynch.
And the thing about it, I can't wait for her and Jade to go on a tag run, and Jade turns on her.
Bianca is the perfect heater for Jade because Jade is still very green.
It's the woman version of John Cena and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I'll wait on Jade to turn.
Jade is a great natural athlete. Again, I am not shitting on her. Jade is a great natural athlete, but she's also almost in her 40s, and she's coming in very green to a sport she was not destined to be in first.
Well, we can't say she's coming in green now because...
Dude, we're green in comedy. They say it's just like wrestling. You're not good until you're like 8 years in at least. I don't care how many reps you do in NXT.
We'll give it that then.
You're still green. Like, until you have 100 matches, you're still green. You can't call your own match and lead it by yourself. Get what I'm saying? So, like, pairing her with a multiple-time world champion as Bianca and having them work tag matches where she only has to go in half a time, she can be the strong, hot tag that does clotheslines, body slams, and doesn't have to bump very much because she's older and it'll hurt her worse. So they're protecting her. It's kind of like basically equivalent.
You know, WWE has safe style anyway.
Well, what I'm getting at is they're putting Jade and Bianca similar to how they did Sting and Darby.
Yeah.
And if you look at it like that, they can push her to the moon and keep her safe. And book her in a good way that keeps her, like, her positives out and hides the fact that she's very green. And that's kind of what they're doing with that. And it's very smart.
Yeah, but what's going to happen when they finally turn her heel and she go on a world title run? Because she's going to go on a world title run eventually.
I see it, yeah. She could be a world title, and then give her a fucking heel manager. They did it in AEW. That's the entire TBS championship run. She's already proven she can do a TBS.
Who the hell's going to be a manager for her, though?
Anybody from fucking NXT or somebody. She can get somebody to call her up and be a heel manager, a talker.
I mean, if we talking wrestlers,
dude, Chad Gable be her manager, dude. Like somebody like that could be.
Yeah,
her
but Chad gonna be busy with. We know Chad gonna be.
I'm just
busy
saying,
with
like,
the
there's
Creed
people, like,
wrestling.
there's opportunity like that because like her entire AEW run was her being heel champion and CBS champion. So she's already proven for like 2 years that she could be a heel champion and when they have a manager, like she's already played that. So like that's basically what they would do eventually. They're just basically just getting her ready for it, I think. Because like I think the longest match she worked in AEW was like 15 minutes. Like she hasn't. I mean, I think that was Athena, and like she had some great champion challengers. Chris Statlander was like a 10-minute match, which she finally lost.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a very long match,
Right.
because they're protecting her, which is what you do as a booker. It's kind of like what we're doing here. It's like if you have a newer comic who you know has maybe a good pocket 7 minutes, are you going to book them for 30?
Hell no, I'm gonna book them for 5.
But I'm just saying, if you do that for 30, who's the asshole? Is it them or is it you? You know what I mean? If Jade's incredibly green, are you gonna book her in a 30-minute fucking match and have her call the entire match in the ring? No, you're fucking gonna expose her, and that's not what you do as a good booker. You protect your talent, and that's kind of what we have to do as comics too. Is like my first show, I had Bailey in there with fucking Zach Amon, Rachel Rose, and Cepeda, and he's a lot newer than them, but he hung. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, if we can hang, the osmosis is gonna be good, but I'm not giving him 30 minutes. I'm giving him 15, and he ended up doing like 12.
Who?
You know,
Cepeda?
No, Bailey.
Oh.
But you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not like going out there and like, hey, sink or swim, bitch. This episode of Unloading Meat is not brought to you by your favorite mobile banking apps such as Cash App. Man, I love using Cash App, especially when I'm doing things other than buying drugs. Cash App. Well, we're back with JuJu. And JuJu, man, thank you so much for being here, man, for your 3rd time on the couch. 3rd time.
It's not the black couch.
Is that the black couch? Yeah, that's the casting couch around the corner.
I'm the black guy on the white couch.
Ah, yeah.
I make the couch white.
As opposed to the white stains on the black couch around the corner. JuJu, where can they find the great JuJu Rashad if they want to book your talented ass?
Y'all can follow me at all social medias at the hashtag Friendly Neighborhood Funny Man. Funny Man JuJu on all social medias. JuJu Rashad on Facebook. Everything else is Funny Man JuJu.
All right, man. Dude, thank you so much for coming, dude. This has been fun. I love talking to you. I love hanging out with you. Me too, dude. You're one of my closest friends in the comedy business. And it's because you put in the work. You're funny as hell. You're always there if I need you. If I need you for a show, if I need you for advice, if I need you to bounce off a joke, you're always a fucking message away. And anytime I've ever booked you, you've always pulled through and always had a good set, and you're reliable. And that's the gold standard, I say, in comedy, is you're fucking funny and reliable. I can put you on any show and you're going to draw a laugh.
Thank you. I
so,
appreciate that,
JuJu, thank you. Like, I'll have you for a 4th time and a 5th time on this show. We're going to have you soon on Tulsa Comics React. Make sure to subscribe to that now. And, dude, it's been a pleasure having you, bud.
Yay. I can't wait for the next one.
You're my brother from another mother, man.
Also, check out Unloading Meat Presents.
Yeah, Unloading Meat Presents.
I do got my hottest 15 minutes in the Tulsa comedy scene on there.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Unloading Meat. I am Jared Ralphie Allen. That's JuJu Rashad having a stroke over there.
Checking like I got Parkinson's.
Whoa, is this fucking Back to the Future 4? They recast Michael J. Fox just like Morpheus? Anyway.
Bye, have a great time.